coming into this new meta, but we'll see if it is going to amount to anything here as we are entering a game number 2. Only one more game for ONIC to secure this series. Let's see if they can do it.
Let's see indeed, ladies and gentlemen. It is still GEEK fam on the back foot. ONIC one more point to secure their first clean sweep. And take a look at this. Beloyski has a rough island now, playing it very, very aggressively. Will it be punished? Seems like no. Beloyski will force to use the flicker there as a defensive move.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna get out though.
Oh, Boots now with the flank. He is a Paquito. Take
Oh.
a look at the damage. And Keyboy, sneaky barrier there, finds the first blood.
It kind of reminds me of Rex, Rafaela, right? Very invasive, very aggressive. At some point, it's kind of a bad thing because of the kill and early kill pressure coming in from ONIC. It's going to be very punished.
Yeah, thing is though, he is on the Brave Smite, so technically he's trying to rely on the Brave Smite. Don't think it's that, you know, the sustain can do you that much though. The healing is definitely not there yet. But if we take a look at both of the junglers, it's still the Season 100. This time, both junglers going on to Season 100, trying to get the better rotation across the board. Also, agility and tenacity, not a lot of interesting emblems. It's just everybody going for pretty natural emblems. CW though, Quantum Charge on the Brody, when usually we see Lethal Ignition. That's something that's quite interesting. CW understands that, you know, as a Brody, he is quite vulnerable to a lot of this dive as well from the side of GEEK fam, so he wants to try to reposition himself with the Quantum Charge instead of just dealing random damage with the Lethal Ignition.
And he wants to slow things down, right?
Hold up.
And on that note, right, Beloyski picking up that the Brave Smite. You only get regen when you deal damage using your skills, right?
Yeah.
So you only get regen from your second ability,
First
your
skill.
first skill, and your ult. That's it.
Yep.
Is it worth it?
I think
to
it
go
is.
for support?
I think it is still worth it if you want to be very invasive, right? Because you want to just utilize that first heal, spam it. It's a very spammable ability. You already use the common emblem as well. But, I don't know. Right now, I don't think it's enough sustain for Beloy, even with the Brave Smite.
Right now, we can see that Beloyski has yet to hit level 4. He's not exactly as reliant, but Kyrie going to give Nile a very hard time in the jungle.
Let's see here. Oh, Nile got the purple buff. And take a look at the mid side here. Kadita, Albert has popped his ultimate, and Beloyski with the survivability. Again, a boy with the outplay finding the kill. And in the mid side, a boy was forced to use the Purify there. Great setup by GEEK fam.
Just, again, I feel like GEEK fam were able to just react to the plays of ONIC, but also they kept themselves at a point where they were able to stay proactive. That purple buff steal is going to hurt Kyrie.
See here now, Nile should get the Lord. Well, the turtle comfortably now. Keyboy forces the flicker as a defensive move. ONIC losing the trade again. A good early game by the side of GEEK fam.
It feels like ONIC aren't setting this up properly, right? You can see here, Nile kind of has a little bit of an advantage because of the way that he's rotating faster with his own tempo on the map. Very different to what we saw in game number 1. But here, Talus prediction, you can already hear the crowd singing. Albert.
A boy this time has no Purify. Albert will secure the kill, and another kill occurred. Bot side, CW grabs the extra 200.
It's cool because both of these teams, it's like they're running a marathon. They're sprinting for their lives. They're both trying to dictate the tempo. When GEEK fam has a tempo, then that's when you see things like them being able to get more objectives because they have the better setup. They have a little bit more time. But ONIC, they're not laying idle as well. They're going in for more trades. They're getting pickoffs on the board. And here we go. Who got it?
Nile.
Nile again, the 3v2 setup. A joy here. Kyrie will not contest. What an invade.
Oh my god, Albert, come on!
He knows exactly how annoying an invade is. So he's always ready to just try to punish Nile. And here in this game, again, we're just seeing Albert try, like, he's actually just trying his best to give Kyrie space. But thing is, that's what a boy and Beloy have better than them. Wait a minute.
Well, torch on towards Beloy. Oh, take a look at Kadira there in the backside. Kyrie has no damage just yet. As GEEK fam, sure, they survive, but they have a test. And of the damage from the side of ONIC. Take a look at the torn apart memory. Man, ONIC slowly but surely building their lead as well.
Yeah, slowly building their lead, slowly getting good trades on the board. You can see that Boots is also having quite a good time in that lane. Again, Albert! What?
Master Assassin, that's what that gets you. Albert still sticking, rocking the Master Assassin, but now Niall jumps in.
Oh my god, Albert off the map, but this time Niall reads that situation, finding the kill. Keyboy stunned. Still escaped the torn apart memory, that last bullet. Finds the kill. Niall falls the second time.
And that was before CW brings up that BOD. And look at Kyrie going once again.
Boots! Oh my god, stun was huge. Low HP with Keyboy says thank you very much. Finding the kill.
Whoa.
The stun was huge, providing cover for his teammate. And it's ONIC who was down a gold a minute ago. And take a look at them now. 1,000 gold in hand.
Remember what we said in game number 1, maybe play for the other side of the map, play for Boots, but this game, ONIC are playing for CW. CW is the strong side now, and he's already rotating up top. Yeah, they're completely trying to give CW a snowball, and if this works, that means ONIC don't really need to stick with the one strong side that they have been relying on.
Yeah, that's... Oh, what?
The outplay perhaps from Albert! Oh, the juke!
Oh my
Albert
god!
is deadly! And Niall, sleep tight.
This is his debut! And he's performing like that! As Chidera is going to be the next casualty, another pickup for ONIC. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a 3-man trade there for ONIC, pushing them to a 2,000 gold lead. And at this point, I don't see the impact of Luke again.
It's just the Fredrin, I'm telling you, it's a boring hero right now because of that. I mean, look at the set talent that Luke actually took here. It's already very different from game 1 and 2. We'll get to that in a bit here because, wait, there's a little bit of fight again. Another monster kill.
Oh, I have no words, right? I have no words. ONIC here, 3,000 gold lead. 2 minutes, a minute ago, it was just one. ONIC very deadly here, entering the mid game. Now Keyboy soaking damage, but my goodness, Conceal, wild charge is there. No commitment just yet, just for the siege, and mid-turret falls.
I think I'm a fan of Albert now.
Just now?
Yeah,
where have you
now.
been the last 4 seasons?
Well, Kyrie.
Okay, but you know, season 8, season 9, it was just Albert. Here, I think it's going to be another free turtle. There's not much they can do. And again, Luke, I know there's a change in the emblem sets here for him in game 1 and 2. It is the Brave Smite. He took the Brave Smite in game number 1. Game 2, he took the Concussive Blast. I think it's not really quite relevant here. He sustained more in game number 1. With the Concussive Blast, technically you do more damage and you clear faster. I think he was trying to just get out of lane faster, but I don't think it's working.
What? 4-man rotation finds the kill afterwards. CW Boots now trying to find the trade, but Loiski falls. Let's take a look at this 3v2. Boots surviving with low HP. No clear backup from side of ONIC, but it is going to be the backup from side of GEEK fam. Keyboy now in trouble.
Oh,
low HP gets taken out by Luke. Oh, Albert finds the knockup, but does not find the kill, as the rough waves will not be enough to take anyone down from GEEK fam.
Whoa.
Can you address that interaction real quick?
Which interaction?
The way that Albert couldn't use his ultimate.
Yeah, he was knocked up by the Fredrin. You know, just the CC coming in. That's why the Fredrin is really good up against the Kadita, but it really comes down to those moments. Here, let's take a look at it. Build setup comparison. Game number 1, he took the tenacity, agility. Now, oh no, game number 1. Which one? Whoa. This is the current
Kyrie?
game, yeah, with the Concussive Blast.
4v1, Kyrie still has the dashes to escape. That was a bluff move by GEEK fam, which ONIC needs to,
That was 3 resources.
Three
3
sources.
ultimates utilized to take him
baited.
down, and he didn't even die. And look at this, Keyboy already looking for his next target.
Maybe. Oh, Luke in the backside, forced to use the flicker. Keyboy hasn't commit the wall charge just yet. But it's just all for a distraction as ONIC wants to gain more ground.
As you were saying, Mirko.
Now, again, I think it's just the same thing that I already said. Brave Smite and Concussive Blast. That's the only thing that changed. They still went for agility and tenacity.
Oh, oh my god.
Keyboy is still on the same emblems as well, though. He just really likes the tankiness that he gets from this, and that's why. He just likes to recall. Soak in the damage. Yeah, deal damage to me. You can't.
He stole orange away as well.
He's an orange man. He likes the orange emblems, and he likes the orange buff.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, ONIC here in the second game. They are being very harsh. Once again here, Keyboy though, he doesn't really have, his resources are up. They're going to be setting up for this next Lord real soon. Geek fam, how should they play this? How are they able to get this Lord away from ONIC?
It's all about, again, that front-to-back composition. It's all about the poke and the back line. Chidera and a boy need space, but ONIC will not give it to them.
Take a look at the combination there from the side of Albert. It falls through, claiming the life of Luke. Oh my god. 5v4, yeah. Geek fam will not be able to contest. Full retreat, and they decide to defend.
Fredrin's just too one-dimensional, man. The most one-dimensional XP lane. I hate this hero. Really, Fredrin, in the jungle, it makes more sense. You still are able to clear fast, you have a lot of utility, and guess what? You're on the map more. But the Fredrin in this matchup against a Paquito, against an Arlet, he is just in lane. There's not much he can do. Even if he rotates around, he's way too slow. And that's why you're seeing this happen again. Luke 1-1-1. He's not terrible in this game, but his hero forces him to be bad.
I agree. You can see here, even in these moments, right? I think he's a little bit too squishy to commit because CW is also there. They don't really know where Keyboy is as well. So there's not much that Luke can actually do here. And look at this. A little bit of space there, luckily for Geek to pick up that orange buff. But all the while, there's that looming threat from Albert, who is constantly looking for those picks. He's playing this like an assassin, like you would. And once again, we see a success from a jungler. Oh, wait a minute.
Nobody saw that. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
What happened? Nothing. No.
Nothing?
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
It's
Close
chill,
your eyes
it's
just a little
chill.
bit. But yeah, back to my point. You can see another success from a person coming in from that jungler position into the mid lane. Again, that instinct, that kill instinct that you have, the one that we see in Sans, we can also see here in Albert. I'm wondering if Sans is sweating a little bit here.
I think so, right? He's sick, so right now I think we'll see. I think he'll still perform a bit better now, but for Geek fam, I want to address this so bad. The Concussive Blast gives you better clear, but it's still bad clear.
So not worth it.
It's like 0 times 2. It's just stop. Stop picking Fredrin, please.
What about Fredrin jungle?
Yeah, I think that will work better.
It's better.
Yeah. That's why I expected it to go jungle. When they picked up the landslide, I was a bit confused.
Especially they have picked up the profile. It just synergized well with the fighter. Then an assassin here. Spell check, item check.
What? He just picked up the glaive and he's already dealing that much damage?
There you go.
That's Albert for you, man. That's the assassin.
Oh my
emblem.
god, Albert, rough ways. Woloski loses his immortality. No casualty just yet, though. Kyrie looking for a flank, not finding the angle. Boots, though, finds the engage. Oh, he gets taken out. A slight mistake there, perhaps, overstaying. Luke now again forcing ONIC to retreat. Keyboy, pushes the flicker there. Awkward engage, but it is still Geek Fam winning 5v4.
Hey, if Luke wants to prove me wrong, he certainly can right now. He just got a massive pick for Geek Fam and ONIC. This is very uncharacteristic. I've been noticing this a lot in this game. Kyrie's been missing a lot of his dashes here that actually has stopped him from using the rhythm.
Oh my god! The combination of Feather Airstrike and the Renner shot took Albert down. And with that, the mid turret falls. Geek Fam, are they still in it?
I mean, we saw what they were able to do in game number 1, right? They were really able to make ONIC sweat, pushing it to almost a 30-minute game, and it's looking like things are going kind of the exact same way. 14 minutes in, it's supposed to be ONIC with full control. Look how many towers they have over Geek, and yet Geek are still able to make these picks, these really important picks as well, that makes ONIC just unable to end as soon as possible.
You know the Bigatron passive from last season?
God, no.
Early game, mid game, amazing. And then when it comes to the later stage, I don't know, there's just a switch. And ONIC, it really feels that way too because, okay, not as bad. They didn't lose game 1, but it feels like they just really struggle in the mid to late transitions. Even GEEK fam here with significantly less map control. Heck, no map control. It was just the base turrets left. They're still able to push ONIC back, and this is not what we usually see from ONIC. So we'll see. Coming back to this game, though, there is a bigger chance for GEEK fam to come back because Brody falls off harder than the Claw that they had last game.
I wonder if they... What did CW use for the talents? Was it Weapon Master? If it's not, then yeah, I completely agree with you. This is ONIC's game to lose. Now we're entering the 15th minute of the game. You can see here that CW already trying to chunk out to the Lord. Luke already in the vicinity as well to make his mark. They have to be careful of Albert though. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Keyboy.
Keyboy here with the angle. Albert forced one member there to use the flicker feather. Airstrike quite early. Is this the right call now? Trying to look for the Lord Steal. Gets it! And take a look at Boots now. Gets taken out of the front side. CW with the flicker. Is this the right call? Finds the shutdown. And now he is looking to shred as Veloicity falls in that backside. It's a 2-4-1, but GEEK fam gets the Lord.
What a play, what a fight. And it's all CW in these skirmishes, man. He's really carrying ONIC at this point. 9-1-1, a beautiful flicker there to try to take them down. And he got literally the most prio target here, Chadera. With this Lord, they can just take it chill. They can clear it out still. GEEK fam can maybe take one turret out of this, the tier 2. But if ONIC plays it well, they might not even give this tier 2 turret.
This is an issue. This is an issue now for ONIC once again. They're not playing this properly though, GEEK fam. They're gonna, even though that they didn't lose as many trades as ONIC, because of this pickup, oh god, Kyrie going into the back line onto a boy.
Yeah, they have information that a boy has no Purify. And
So
there you go, Winner's popped. But Kyrie finding the kill. Kadera though in time to take the trade. It's a 1-for-1. Who's it worth it for?
I think it's way worth it for GEEK fam. I mean, again, you know, they are behind. ONIC don't have map control. It has minions coming down. GEEK fam can utilize this.
Yeah, let's see here. Mega minions here marching towards the mid. Torn apart memory popped as well. GEEK fam looking for the base turret. Does not find any. ONIC still with a defense.
I guess I understand, right? The purpose of being a Joy is the fact that you guys can deal damage to the back line. You can zone that back line. But with everyone else so far behind, getting picked off like that with no follow-up at this minute of the game, I don't think it's as worth it without that proper synergy going on.
Yeah, it's really tough. Again, for ONIC, they need to attack with different angles, but they need to stay coordinated. There's still a lot of AoE from them that they need to try to utilize. The rhythm the rhythm itself cannot deal tons of damage without the proper setup because GEEK fam will obviously just split up and create more space for Chadera and a boy. They split up and it's already hard for Kyrie. Meanwhile, whoa!
Is this the right call here? Albert is still far away. And take a look at the damage. Wind of nature, no problem, says Kyrie. And one man down. Take a look at Albert in that mid side. 2v1. Beloyski, though, will fall. Definitely, as Albert will not be able to sustain the damage. It's another trade, 2-for-1 for ONIC.
This time, definitely worth it. And this is the other side of the coin. We saw a lot of great, successful flicker engages from Beloy, but that coin flip, it doesn't always work, and this is the case.
Oh my god, a boy has the Purify, but will sacrifice his TW gets taken down as Nile. Perfect mechanics to find the shutdown. And ONIC now, they lose a man, lose a member when the Lord is up.
It's a perfect 3v3 now. It's a perfect 3v3. Now, okay, Chadera is up, so that does give GEEK fam a little bit more of an advantage when it comes down to this next neutral objective. Take this Lord, this enhanced Lord already here in the 19th minute of the game. Boots trying to do what he can here, trying to deal some damage. Niall is in the vicinity. Look at the damage!
The first damage for Boots. Boots will be taken down by Luke. And now Kyrie jumps into the fray. Flicker wild charge. Force a boy to use the winner. But Kadera gets taken out. This might be it.
Gold.
Kyrie with the jukes finds Immortal. Oh my god. No winner's truncheon in hand, he gets taken out. And now with no retribution, will Nile be able to take it?
This is a 4v3 situation. Nile should definitely get this Lord.
Albert gets taken out. TW! Oh, Lord! ONIC says no as Geek Fam with no retribution, but they force a fight. CW is down. 10 seconds for Boots. Geek Fam, will they be able to find the push?
At what cost, right? At what cost? You stole the Lord, but at what cost? Luckily, that top lane is still pushing in favor of ONIC straight into the base of Geek Fam, and they are gonna have some space, some time to regroup. That was such a 50-50 play, and in the end, it was worth it for ONIC.
Just holy moly! What is CW on? Sure, he made a mistake, but he stole the Lord already. It's already value for ONIC. I mean, again, he just walks in there. Basic attacks. The Lord. Oh my god, I cannot say anything. I am literally speechless after that CW play.
But now, what are they gonna do? They have to reset once again. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 minutes already in the game, and it's all up to that intelligence, I guess, the macro play going on for both of these teams. I mean, at this point, everyone is full build, but does anything stand out?
Yeah, endless battle. You don't really see this on Brody previous patch, but now with weapon mastery as well that he took, by the way, he can deal a lot of damage. You're already seeing it from him as well. The quantum charge definitely helping him with positioning around the map. And look at the mobility. He actually went for movement speed. Or no, coming into it, ONIC now, they can consistently just spam their abilities. They can go in and force out a lot of more team fights with the items that they have. A lot of penetration built already. Albert's going for the Winter Truncheon, last item, I believe, for the Joy. We did see Kyrie swap 3 items, so we might see him rebuild those items again. He swapped from a Winner to a Rose Gold to an Immortality. That's how fast he is.
We saw that yesterday. Even you commented when you were doing the restream. I think Gani was also clipped during that.
I was enjoying
fast
myself.
hand. All right, I think we all were. But here we go. CW!
CW caught. Fortune used the flicker. Oh, Beloyski has the flicker. Oh, Winter Truncheon in the backside, boy. Still has the Immortal there. But Keyboy now taking damage. Oh, in the backside as well. Luke will lose his Immortal because of Albert. Oh, nice timing there. But the flicker, well charged, finds the target. And there you go, the collapse. Kadera gets taken out. Now finds another member, perhaps. No, Kyrie says. It's ONIC winning the trade, 2 for 1. But take a look at the board. Nothing is there for ONIC to take, perhaps. Only the Lord that they have to wait for 25 seconds.
And it looks like ONIC are going straight into Geeks Fam's base to put pressure and try pushing that top and mid lane. It's not exactly as value because of the bottom lane not pushing in favor of ONIC as well. And plus, Geek Fam, they have the high ground that, wait, it got cancelled by Kyrie.
Oh, Winter Truncheon early. Take a look at Boots now, trying to distract the members. Base turret mid-side falls. Geek Fam here holding on though. ONIC looks to move on towards the Lord.
Still, it's Geek Fam who can defend. Very well played by Geek Fam, utilizing this high ground control that they technically have with the Feathered Airstrike. Even though Jadera was caught, it's crazy to see that Geek Fam are still able to withstand that. And it's due to the fact that Luke has finally got all of his items. Now, you can really sense that presence in the Fredrin by being tanky. But in the back, a boy needs to be careful here. He's still able to cut away. ONIC, they should be able to pick up this free Lord.
No problemo. ONIC here with potentially the last Lord here if they don't make the same mistake.
Yeah, it really depends, right? I think a lot of these team fights winning in favor of ONIC has been banking on Keyboy making a play as well as Albert looking for the right targets. When both of these players are hinted out in terms of vision, it's a lot more difficult for ONIC to go for a straightforward team fight because of the AoE and the high ground that Geek Fam still possesses in a boy as well as Chidera.
Looking at the items again for me, CW is sold. The Rapid Boots now has an Athena and a Rose Gold.
Niall,
health HP has the Immortal though. Boots, well, force a boy here to back away. Lord now. Flicker wall charge fighting 3. Petrify finds 2. Kadera gets taken out. And this is it. 5v3 offense and defense as this is going to be ONIC finding the clean sweep. Going up against Geek Fam. This is their redemption.
ONIC have found their redemption, and the answer was none other than Albert in the mid lane. It felt like this time around, ONIC respected their opponents a little bit more as well in the drafts and in terms of their execution. What a clean